how are we doing? All right? Well, I said I'd do 1 week, well, the start of every month on a Sunday and have a little cookie with you lot. And a few people asked me, when are you going to do it? So I'm going to do it now with my little baby. She's not impressed as usual. She's got a little hat on. So we're doing one soup on a Sunday today, obviously. Hopefully you've tuned in. If you want to join in, you press the button. This one's about a Keema Matar, which is a soup. Well, it's not exactly, it's a curry that I've made before. And actually, when I was out in India, they do it a lot and it's absolutely gorgeous. But I thought I'd kind of give a little bit of a twist to it. I'm not really keen on using meat, really, if I'm truthful, but I've used very lean lamb for this one. It goes something like this. Let's see if I can play my guitar without my bracelet scratching my guitar. There we go. Once upon a Sunday, to make a taste of smile. We'll have once upon a Sunday, to make a day worthwhile. We'll chop up all the vegetables and cheese and meat and spice. We'll have once upon a Sunday, once upon a Sunday, you and I. Toby's really attentive again. This month we're off to India with a soup that's ironclad. It's lots of tasty spices to make the cold days not so bad. It's lamb and pea together, a tantalising mix. Its name is Keema Matar, and it's a spicy bag of tricks. What are you wanting? Beautiful soup, darling. We'll have on soup on Sunday to make our day worthwhile. We'll have on soup on Sunday to make our day worthwhile. We'll chop them all the vegetables and cheese and meat and spice. We'll have on soup on Sunday, one soup on Sunday night. And welcome to a very rainy Sunday. Wow, it is rainy as well, isn't it? Toby's been trying to play guitar all week. She's been out today, up to the Mendips. Haven't you, baby? Take that silly hat off of you, shall we? Yeah, been up to the Mendips, she has. So she's a little bit tired. She was tired this morning as well. But this is really raining out there at the moment. I'm so glad I'm inside. Well, we're going to make a Keema Matar with coconut milk soup. Okay, my cat's even coming up round there, the pussycat. Kindly enough, a friend, I've managed to get hopefully the words right, the right way round. You know when you press the button, I've done a bit of studying and sorted it out. Sam bought this for me my birthday. I might as well give it a little blow. Oh, I can't put my glasses on, really. Oh, I'm on the Prosecco, I am. But guess what? It's 0. Da-da-da! I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. 0 Prosecco. Okay. One soup on a Sunday. Got my own little pinafore, where they call it Aperonio. Excellent. Well, I hope you've had a good time. That's it. Whole month's gone by. Oh, my little cat, she's blind, so she's kind of found in these stands and falling, where their whiskers can catch things and they can pick them up like that, but when something's straight, they boink straight into it, bless her. It's like, what the hell is that? Right, anyway, I think I've got myself sorted. Absolutely, you can see me one soup on a Sunday. It's great, isn't it? Excellent, I hope you're well. I've got a few people on. Hayley, how you doing? Julie as well, nice to see you. And I'm missing my best mate as well, which is sad. We lost our Linny Lou a couple of weeks ago, which was very devastating. She was my avid fan, bless her. We've got Sonic. Should be tuning in, hopefully Sonia will be tuning in. And she's got her Auntie Barbara, so a big shout out for Auntie Barbara, all the way from Ireland. And I never do Irish accent not to be sure, is it? I'm not very good at Irish accents. Is that better? I think that's not bad. Absolutely. Okay, my Irish accent, all my accents will fall into one, you know. Anyway, I'm going to give my hands a quick wash, as we do. La 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 la. Talk amongst yourself. And you. It's not so bad, Tobe. There's a little biscuit there. Can you reach it? Yes, you can. Right. I've got some butter, knob of butter I've put in there already. Okay, obviously I'm going to be doing 3 onions. Sliced. Diced. Without chopping your finger off. Absolutely. Let me just move my bit of paper and see who's on here. Ooh, I can give people a wave, can't I? Ooh, waving. Christine Libby's on, my little mate as well, down in Cornwall. Queenie. In fact, we were down there, Barbados, as she calls it. Yeah, we went down there last week and had a bit of a relax. Needed a bit of time out, actually. Everything's a bit stressful at the moment. So, I'm chopping my onions up. Okay. Plenty of onion. I'm hoping I've not gone mad on this. Now, because I've made it before, I've kind of adapted a little few other bits on it as well. So I've basically done this lean lamb. Lamb you. 460 grams. I've just written this down so I can actually read it out properly. 3 onions, 3 cloves of garlic, 200 grams of peas, half a can of coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of ginger, 1 tablespoon of cardamom, this is all ground cardamom, 2 tablespoons of, oh that's the garlic, sorry, 2 tablespoons of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of, sorry, these are teaspoons, and 1.5 teaspoons of cumin, and a mix of curry powder. I'll say it as I go along, alright? I don't want to get you confused, she says, confused.com. Yeah, so nipped down to Cornwall and everything was going fine. I was alright, having a bit of a nice time with my little doggy on the beach. And all of a sudden, she started screaming. Flicking her leg in the air, a little front paw, and really, she doesn't cry. She's a quite hardy little girl, aren't you, darling? She does not cry normally. It was really panicky, oh dear. So, I think it was is it a weaver fish or something like that? I think she was stung by. Well, we've managed to, there was people on the beach who were helping me, saying put warm water over it, whatever. We couldn't get hold of Toby, she was going mad. So I tell you what, you don't realise how much you panic when the dog's really crying, especially when they're the love of your life. And so anyway, she was crying away. Some lady told me where the vets were. Oh, Rosemary Mount or something like that. I was in, where was I? God, I can't think where I was. Oh, Swampole. Yeah, in Swampole, on the beach in Swampole. So I drove round. What is it about sat-navs? It told me to go up the hill and the next minute it told me to go round the roundabout and go back down again. It was like, really, I'm panicking like hell. Totally was crying her eyes out. And I finally found this vets. They'd moved. I was like, what? I was like, well, by that time I was crying as well. So managed to phone up Vets for Pets or Pets for Vets or something like that. And they just said, and that was in Falmouth, said, just bring her straight in. So I did, took her in. I think the woman said, realised that I was more distraught than the dog was. I carried her in there and she took her straight from my arms and she'd calmed down a little bit then, but she was still not very happy. And anyway, she said to me, you need a gin and tonic, I think. I said, she knows me. Sit. Stay there, good girl. See how long we can keep her up on her seat. So blow me down. 60 odd quid later, no, that's not a problem. I'm paying millions for my doggy. She literally brought her out and she strolled out as though nothing had happened. Gave her an injection for an antibiotic injection, and I gave her some antihistamine, and you were fine, weren't you? Yeah, you were all okay. Right, I've done the garlic, I've chopped up the last part of the onions, I've got a ton of onions. What I'm going to do now is put some, I've just got a bit of oil there, which I've just used some peanut oil, actually. Just wash that away. A bit of peanut oil. I'm going to take this thing off of Toby, so she can just chill out a little bit. Right, baby? So we don't treat our animals horrible, do we? No. Give you a little biscuit. Great stuff. Pop that guitar on the floor. Wash me again. Forwards. So anyway, that was my thing. There's always going on to this. Get your spices. Put that bit of butter in there. Some people use ghee. Toby, sit. Right? And down. You're going to lay down? Lay down. Be a good girl. So a lot of people use ghee, which is really good, obviously, very Indian. I've just put some butter in there and a little bit of oil, a bit of peanut oil. Right, I'm going to cook my spices. I think this is where people go wrong a little bit. I've got cumin, I've got coriander, I've got a mixed curry sort, like curry powders, turmeric, and this fenugreek or something is called. I've got that there as well. And what I like to do is actually put the whole lot in and then basically spice up your life. Just chuck it all in as you do. I've got curry leaves there as well, which I'm going to leave out. I'll put them in a bit later. So I'll pop that all in the pan, and we're going to give it a bit of smoky wokey, which would be brilliant. So, and that basically, so many times people just shove a handful of, I tried it once before, just pop the curry powder in, right, when most things are cooked already, and just so rubbish. It just doesn't kind of, you need to really kind of singe and cook your spices so they're not, sit down Toby. Yeah, it's going to be hard to keep her in here because she's tired and she's got her mate Pippy Whipping in the actual lounge, so she's always worried she's missing out. So sit down, Bubby, good girl. You're supposed to be the star of the show, you know that? Absolutely. Right, so I'm stinging these spices. You'll see these. Okay, little biscuit. Keep you happy. You'll see that they start smoking a bit. And that's the kind of thing you want, really bubbling. Okay, give it a bit of a real smoky. There they are. Just smoking now. Before you see it, it starts smoking. Not like the last time I done smoking, where it was set fire to everything. There we go, see that? That's perfect. Right, I'm going to stick my garlic in. Okay, and I'm going to stick that garlic in, and then I'm going to stick my meat in. Okay, and so I'm going to brown off this lamb. Now you could do this, I didn't think about it actually because I've done Keema mutton before. I've done it with a vegetarian, just using korm. Nope, she's off now. Just using korm, so, which is great. Okay, so I'm going to get this cooking in the pot. Yeah, I'm just saying, you can use korm and it's easier. In fact, I actually like it better, I think. Mind you, this is quite very lean, this is. So we're going to get this nicely frying up with all the spices. Fably doody. Okay. Alright, that's singeing as well. Very nicely, thank you very much. I'll take a little sip of one's Prosecco Zero alcohol. Right. Well, I went to see some Priscilla, the Queen of the Desert last night. I did with a couple of friends. And it was really amazing. You've got to go and see it. I've actually really laughed and I cried through it as well. Very apt. You know, it's really good. Right, let's stick these onions in because obviously onions have to be nicely cooked as well. Because they can't kind of boil them. But I think there were quite a lot of old dears in there actually. I was really quite surprised. There's a lot of onion here. I got carried away here. Whoop! I'm only going to put 2 onions in this. I think that's enough personally. Christ, I did get carried away. Bloody hell. So 2 large onions are in here. Let's get this, because it's good to cook your onions. The garlic's already in. The spices are in and been singed, and now the meat's in as well, and it's all smelling quite nice, to say the least. So as I was saying, yeah, I think they were really shocked. I did hear a bit of a woo, because they were going F in this and F in that. It was really brilliant though, I must admit, but it was funny. A couple of times I forgot the ginger. Whoops. Just me lid I've dropped. Okay, a spoon of ginger. Teaspoon of ginger. 2.5. What did I put down? Oh, it's 2. Ooh, quite accurate. Oops. No, I don't do this on purpose. I'm a bit clumsy. I know Lynn always laughed her head off. And you know, she's Christ almighty. I'll never be a professional. I know. Definitely not a professional. So yeah, as I was saying about all the old dears in there, they go, woo! And swearing. It made me laugh. Big time. Right, this is cooking away. The onions as well. You probably see on my little thing I've made some poppadoms already. Baby ones. I didn't make them. I bought them in a pack. So I'm trying to think of what else I've been up to actually lately. Done a couple of weddings. Been to a fantastic wedding at Carly and Rob. That was down at Borrington in Devon. That was amazing, absolutely amazing. And obviously I went to John and Cam's and that was just amazing. So these people dress up and they look so amazing. You know, their dresses and that were fantastic, both of them. Very, very lovely. And had a lovely time. I think I told you last week anyway, last month I told you about taking Tracy on the old pier. That shocked her, I tell you. Absolutely. So I've got some comments here actually, which I thought was really funny to read out. And the comments are, they're extracts from letters that are written to the local council. And it says basically the joy of the English language, which is quite funny really. And obviously these complaints, it says, it's a dog mess I find hard to swallow. That was one. I want some repairs done on my cooker as it's backfired and burnt my knob off. Which I thought was hysterical. There's an 18-year-old son continually banging his balls against my fence. They get worse. I request permission to remove my drawers in the kitchen. I think this is obviously some housing places. There's another one here. The toilet is blocked and we cannot bath the children until it's cleared. It's funny, it's a bit funny. While I'm cooking, save me singing. I wanted to ask anyone out there, I put it on the YouTube, but I keep getting this copyright thing come up. Because I'm obviously, you know, I'm using, when I do stuff that is, you know, a song, and obviously, I've got, you know, I've been paid for backing tracks and stuff like that. I don't know how it works. This one here, I want to complain about the farmer across the road. Every morning at 6 o'clock, his cock wakes me up. The man next door has a large erection in the back garden, which is unsightly and dangerous. It was. Please send a man with the right tool to finish the job and satisfy my wife. And the last one is, my bush is really overgrown round the front and my back passage has fungus growing on it. Well, I thought that was really funny. Absolutely mental. Oh dear. Right, chuck that on there. I'm just heavy on the dog's biscuits now, they're everywhere. Right, I think this is pretty much cooked. The onions are going really nice. Absolutely. We're going to start chucking some stuff in here now. We've got the basics to this. Right, I'm going to put my peas in. I'm going to peas you, which is a cup of peas really, which is, how many, I've weighed this one, 200 grams of peas. I use petit pois, you know, the frozen ones. Petit pois, right, and I've got some stock as well. I don't know what I'm going to put, this is a pint of stock. I don't know if it'll be a bit peely-welly, as in, like, maybe I should have, I don't know. I am flying by my pants at the moment, totally. But I've got a feeling it's going to be really nice. So hopefully a few people have joined me today. Get that going. So look at the little, ooh. Oh, there's a few people I haven't seen for ages. Hi, how you doing? You probably notice you've probably gathered that the reason why I do this is to raise money for arthritis. And I managed to get my video turned around, which is great. And that's what it's called. If you want to donate, you can go on One Soup on a Sunday Just Giving page, and you'll find it. Any, you know, 50p, pound, makes no difference, whatever you want to put on. The more the merrier. There's more people that do it, the better it is, because it gets out there. And they very kindly heard me on the radio, on Somerset Radio, and sent me an email, which was really lovely, and said, do I want any banners and bunting? I thought, why not? So hence we have la Versus Arthritis. There's my little banner, and these are my, no, and these are my bunting, that's it. These are my bunting. She's really nice. Super. So I've chucked my peas in. I'm going to put some tomato in, half a tin of tomato as well. Get it going, baby. Absolutely. It's looking more like a Keema Matar until we get the coconut milk in it. And a bit more, once that's boiled a little bit more, obviously the peas are going to absorb the water. We've got a little bit more of this in there. There'll be no zipping or zapping with it. I'm hoping that I should maybe put 2 vegetable stock cubes in. I don't know. I don't really know, Vera. I don't really know. Right, well this is boiling away nicely. Happy doody. And I would like to say a big shout out to our very, very, very lovely friend who actually has achieved a triathlon yesterday. I tell you what, Mad, you are an inspiration to me. I feel so guilty now. I've done bugger all. So I need to really get my arse in gear and do something like that. Get a bit of enthusiasm of running around and getting back to being fit. I'm fit for nothing at the moment. Fit for bugger all. Anyway, on that note, I'll have a little drink of this then. Cheers everyone. Let's have a little look, see who's on. Oh! Hey, Maria. Hi darling, how you doing, Maria and Rochelle? Hope you're okay. Like my little One Soup on a Sunday, can actually see it now, which is great. Cheers, my dears. Right, this Keema Matar soup with coconut milk is going all right, I think. I always like to put my special in though, my bouillon. Always like a big spoon of this. You can get this stuff, I think I've said this to you before, because it really does give a little extra wham to any soups or stews you use. But it is very, very salty, and you can get the reduced salt one. So I've just put in a dessert spoon of bouillon in there. Right, and you know me and my little bit of French mustard. I'm just going to put me curry leaves in. They're a bit fell apart really, so they might stick in your teeth. As you do. We'll pop them in as well. They're bubbling away. And it's looking quite good. Very hearty. That's what it's all about at the moment. I don't think my light's working here. Yes, very hearty. It's because of this winter coming in now. I think we're done with the summer, aren't we? I'm very tempted to put a little bit of what's the name in this? Is my smoked paprika. Lovely. I'll tell you what I haven't done. I haven't done. I've put chilli in, chilli powder. I think this is up to you now. But I'm going to put a teaspoon. I'm going to put a teaspoon of chilli powder in. Find me teaspoon, that's half a teaspoon. Right. I'm going to put a teaspoon in, so 1, black on there, 2, just to kind of give it a real, and I'm going to put some paprika in it as well. It's great. Apparently, this is obviously an Indian dish, and they like Matar, obviously as being lamb. come from mutton. Ooh. So, they actually boil their meat first, which is really strange, isn't it? They boil their meat and basically take the meat taste out of it, which is actually something I could quite like. I've done it like this because I could be asked, really. Can't be asked. Right, I've also done some potato. This is optional, and I diced it up and forgot about it. So it might mash up, but you're supposed to have it a little diced potato. I wanted to do it quickly, so I popped that in as well. It's like a whole meal, this, like a big stew with the coconut milk in as well. It should taste rather nice. It's got a nice base. It's got a nice base to it at the moment. Am I double dipping? Now I put the chilli in there. That is wow. Oh, I haven't got my French mustard yet. Give me French mustardio. Absolutely. Big dollop of French mustard. Always helps. It kind of gives a real taste to it. It really does. Right. Okay, now I'm going to go in. I'm going in with half a can of coconut milk. Okay, as well. So that'll take a little while to simmer up. And then we should be ready to serve. Okay. Don't know whether I like my curry leaves in there. They look a bit naff actually. But this is quite nice. So that is simmering away there. I'm going to have another little drink with everyone. I wasn't joking when I said 0 Prosecco. Okay? And it's on my 60 thing. But I would say another shout out, and I did say it earlier actually, because Sonia has got her auntie over from Ireland. Auntie Barbara. Cheers, Auntie Barbara. So they might be out and about, or they might be watching. Because you can't always see who's watching actually. So hopefully they were able to do the biz and watch it. Just making sure I've got all my stuff in there. Yeah, definitely. It's quite thick actually. It's kind of really more like curry. But don't tell anyone. This is my Keema Matar soup with coconut. Okay, I'm going to have a drink of this. I'm going to let that simmer a little bit longer. Lovely jubbly. Okay, and if you want to look on my YouTube, it is One Soup on a Sunday with Super Zany Zena YouTube, obviously featuring Toby, who's gone. Toby, come and say goodbye. Hey, come and say goodbye, make an effort. What do you think? Come here then. Come. Come on. Come on. Stand. Wait. Oh, there she is. There's the little baby. Give her another little biscuit. Okay. People want to come and see you, Toby, you know. You've got to make sure you make an effort, you know. Be a bit of a superstar. This morning she was dead sleepy today. Right, this is nearly done. Okay, I'm going to serve it up in my lovely little bowl. Okay. I might do another poppadom in a minute so I can taste it. But it seems to be rather nice. Let's serve this in a bowl. So, good girl. Good girl. Right. Wow. Let's give it a try, shall we? What are we doing? Double dip, that's it. Double thing, touch. So you stop the... Oh, well, it ain't worked actually. Oh. So, stay, Toby. I don't like you jumping off of there, it's not good for your little legs. Okay. I'm just going to wipe... Oh no. Just going to wipe that with a bit of tissue around the edges. And we've got some coriander in the fridge. Wherever I'll put it. Ah, right. A little bit coriander. Dooby-dooby-doo-doo. Right, that's bubbling away. I think I'll turn that on. That looks quite nice. Do my little chefy moment. If any edgy, take them off there like that. Make it look professional. Professional. Okay. I think it's all done now. No, and no strength in my hands. Nice to a crooked bitey. God, get the scissors out. Right, baby. Good girl. I'm going to chuck a little bit of coriander on here. And here we have my Keema Matar with coconut soup for a little bit of lovely winter time. So, as I said, you can use korm, and if you wanted to really kind of change the taste of the meat as well, you can actually boil the meat first, take the juices out of it. Apparently that's what they do a lot of the time. There's my curry. Stay there. Don't you see it? You can't really, but I'll take a picture anyway. Okay. Ooh, Sue's on as well. Yeah, there's my soup and my poppadoms. Okay, Keema Matar soup with coconut, just for you lot today. Oh, it's so exciting. Hang on a second. I'll tell you what I did do. These are quite handy, these, from the lovely Indian shop that's in Western Supermare. It's down the middle, so I can't tell you where it is, but somewhere in the middle of Western Supermare. And the poppadoms. And they're really cute, put it that way. Really cute. So just literally 20 seconds, right, stick it in there, pop it in the old thingy, wipe it on for 20 seconds. Hello. Okay. That's lovely, it looks great. Hopefully you've enjoyed that little moment with moi. Okay, and obviously the superstar, Tabina, little baby. Okay, we'll grab my poppadom. And they do 20 seconds actually. Ah, they're cool, aren't they? So we'll take one of these. I'll take some pictures so you can see it properly. I'll just dip that in there. Looks nice. Oh wow. That's very nice. Oh, Keema Matar soup with coconut. Oh, it plays out. I'll play us out, darling. Yeah? I'm glad you're here to end of the okay? Ready, Toby? Got an Elvis Presley moment going on. Got a shaky leg. We'll have 1 soup on Sunday to make a different smile. We'll have 1 soup on Sunday to make a different one. We'll chop up all the vegetables and cheese and meat and spice. We'll have 1 soup on Sunday, 1 soup on a Sunday, you and I. Thank you very much. I'll see you next month on the first Sunday of November. Been lovely to see you. I'm going to turn myself off now. Don't know how I do this. I do the finish.